Hello everyone and welcome to a new stream series. Welcome to Ronald Plays Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about this game. I don't know if it's a horror game. I don't know if it's like a thriller fighting game or whatnot. All I know is that this game is supposed to be really good, and apparently it represents psychosis really well. So this might be a ride. The game isn't that long either. It's like 8 hours long, but it's gonna be a really good 8 hours apparently. Well, I don't know if I'm excited to play this or if I'm like anxious to play this, because apparently it can get really creepy. Let it be known, I literally do not know much about this game. The only way I found the way I found this game was on E3 2019, I think. They showed the trailer for its part 2, and I thought it was really cool. And then I've seen like a few images from here and there, most of them from 9gag, saying like how this game is made by a AA studio and it's a really good game, better than AAA games. So yeah, that motivated me to get this game, I guess. And also, since I'm changing the schedule of my streams, why not start with a bang? Start with a game like this. Also, if you can hear in the background, my PC is running like an engine, which means this game is quite heavy. Probably because I'm playing probably because the graphics are set to max automatically. Hello Fun. Hello Hayden, hello Coolers, hello Yun, hello Dahal, hello Joe. Haven't missed anyone up? I think hello JT. I'm gonna set everything to high. Yeah. Just in case, in case we get some like performance issues. Also, yeah. Without further ado, not gonna lie, that logo above Hellblade kind of looks like an air nomad symbol. That's the logo of War. If you play God of War, you would notice that this logo shows up once, I think. At least once. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop right in. Possibly into madness. Join me in this journey.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
My name's Chef.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others.
Is this ASMR?
Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. When she turn coming. She's doing this for him.
Is she hearing voices in her head?
Quiet.
I think she's hearing voices in her
Oh,
head.
how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
We are experiencing frame drops.
Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
He's in hell high. Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
Corpses.
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Go back, go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see them? I can see you.
I have to sorry about this. The game automatically involve ray tracing, and I don't think ray tracing is good. It's not good for a lot of games. So I'm gonna turn that off. DLSS might turn that on though. I don't think my PC really needs DLSS, but fuck it, I prefer performance.
Look around. And
Oh,
you'll
well,
see
looks
them.
way better.
The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
Melina Hurgens. That's the actor for this character.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Hello, should I? I just realized her boat is just a huge log. How creative. So do I play this game in first person or third person? I pretty much
What is she
prefer
looking
third
at?
person.
What is she leaving behind? what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Ooh.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Of course, I paid for this. Alright, there we go. Is this motion blur? Did you enable motion blur? Wait. Overall graphics, density. Shadows. How do I... There's no motion blur settings, but it is somehow on. That's annoying. Alright, those are the controls. Pretty simple. E. Okay. There's no checkpoints or whatnot. Go back to the water. Swim. Oh wow, you can go back to the water. Ah, never mind. There's a limit. Alright, you better take a shower, by the way. Your face is dirty. And I'm not including the face paint. Alright, she doesn't want to look at me. Okay, fine. The water did nothing for your wounds.
Look really clearly.
Do not forget my stories, Senua,
And you'll see.
because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim. Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate.
Nice detail.
But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
She doesn't look scared. Or at least she's good at hiding her fear. There is combat in this game. Fast and heavy strike, melee attack, block. she automatically crosses over them.
Yearns for life, hungers for it, like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Oh, that was intense.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
So she's going all the way to hell just to revive her lover? Well, that's a story you never hear. It's usually the opposite. It's usually the guy going through hell to get back to his lover.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. His soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him. She'll never make it to Helheim. She can't let him rot here. She needs to try.
She's hearing all of these voices, by the way. Apparently this game has a
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
or you could just climb. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, this game apparently has a really good representation of psychosis, which is what she's going through right now. Hence the voices in her head. Shouldn't Helheim be cold? She's not in it yet. You know, because she's not dead. I guess this is low tide. But You know, because there's no water, but at the same time, there's no fish. This game came out in like 2017. Alright, the game's autosaving.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Wait, what about Valhalla? I guess Valhalla falls under Asgard.
She has to climb. Senua, what's up there? Down. That's it. That's the way.
I see the path.
You're in danger. You don't know where you're going. You've got to go. Just drop down. She's going down. What's down there? Where are you going? Do you know where you are? Where are we?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
What do you mean? She just needs to jump.
This is it. The hidden path.
Turn around.
Ah. Photo mode. How do I... Ooh. I just realized you can't really save now, can you? Wait, let me try something here. Go up. Can't go up now, can I? Alright, the photo mode isn't really complete. Damn. Yeah. Photo mode ain't perfect. It's not as good as like God of War or Red Dead Redemption 2.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Damn, her
Don't kill
arm.
me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Drew? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Feel like we're gonna
Tell me your
fight.
stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
You'll see.
That's gonna be annoying. It's an M.
It's just it's it. He's not right.
It's near. Focus. You will find it. Look towards the gate.
Huh.
And the
It's a
gate
shadow.
will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe. It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Sounds just like anxiety talk. Well, except that this, like the voices she hears, it's not like part of her imagination. She legit hears the voices. It's not anxiety, it's psychosis. Possibly schizophrenia.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall.
One thing I don't understand, why don't people just crawl, you know? Way more balance, center of gravity is way lower. We evolved from monkeys. We climb on 4 legs. See, that wasn't so bad. Hey, hello Sid, it's been a while. Hello Eric. The gang's all here, nice. So that means I'll be able to stream Yakuza 0, yes? What time is it? Alright. This game is really interesting and it's been 30 minutes already. So they said this game will be like 7 to 8 hours long. If I were to stream each episode for 2 hours, that would be like 3 to 4 episodes. Damn, that's pretty short.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To
Really?
Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed. And with her, you must bargain.
Any important discussions you missed? Not really, just the start of the game. It's really good. Alright, one thing I should ask you guys to do is like not relate any of these to God of War. Cause you know the Nordic gods and all that in God of War are like different compared to the Norse mythology and gods in here. This one I think is more accurate. God of War is just more, you know, changed. So stop talking about, not stop. You get my point. We're talking about the actual Loki, actual Odin, actual Thor, not the God of War versions of them. When's the combat? They gave us combat controls, and we have yet to get into combat. Well, oh, achievement unlocked. The fight begins. Here's where the combat starts, I guess.
Oh, stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself?
She looks ugly.
The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh shit. Oh, it's an enemy. Where did the sword come from? Nice. Nice, I like the combat. It's something else. Ah, so good. Ooh, I parried! Woo! Oh, fuck.
Behind you.
Oh, behind me? What do I do?
Don't give up. Don't. You did this.
Did I lose? Oh fuck, the faces. Rotted?
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. What? I failed? If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. What do you mean I failed? No, progress will be lost. Shit. But what was I supposed to do?
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
You want me to kill gods? How? Are they that weak?
Why can't she? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods?
Two gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know it.
She's going to die. Uh-oh.
Which one will she challenge
Be
first?
very careful, Senua. She's a
Surt,
gateson.
the fire giant, has answered.
Which?
He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground.
Find him, Senua.
And spill his blood.
Ah, fuck.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, who was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay. Hello, Cody.